Intro to circles. After watching this video, I will be able to understand basic circle vocabulary. So what is a circle? Circle is a shape where the locus of points are the same distance from the center. So all of these points in blue are points aligned so that they're all the same distance from the center. So from the center to the point, if I were to measure them, they would be all exactly the same. And the middle point is known as the center. We also need to understand parts of a circle. So that distance from the center to the end, or to a point on my circle, is known as the radius. And then if I have a line that's cutting through the center from one end to the other, kind of creating this half a circle, that is known as the diameter. The diameter is just twice the radius. So if you were to think about it, at my center, if I were to go from center to end, that would be one radius. And if I were to go from center to the other end in the opposite direction, that would be a second radius. So the diameter is basically taking your radius and multiplying by 2. We can also have a chord, which is basically just a random line that's going from one end of the circle to the other end without actually cutting through the center. The origin is also known as the center of the circle. So origin is also known as the center. And we can find the circumference, and that is just the distance around the circle. All circles are 360 degrees. So if you're spinning around in a circle, you're moving around 360 degrees. And we can kind of figure out the degrees of smaller pieces of our circle based on that knowledge. And little pieces, or like pizza slices, are known as sectors because that is a piece of the circle. So like all of this yellow would be a sector. When we're talking about pieces, we can also talk about an arc, which is basically just a little piece of the circle portion. With this information, we can kind of make sense of things. So when we are trying to use the formulas in circumference and area, we understand what the different variables mean.